Well, the picture quality on this is better. We should probably go live on Facebook on that one.
We haven't done that yet?
No, we haven't. So, welcome to another session of Sex, Love, and Lies. This is Mr. Bailey.
This is Lady Banana.
I was about to say, maybe you should introduce yourself.
Oh, word?
Instead of having my... Yeah, but it's all good. So, I thought that camera's a little off. But I feel like one of the
Well, when you lean forward like that.
Whatever. One of the things we should probably talk about is actually the title of the show, which is Sex, Love, and Lies, right?
Okay, let's do that.
That's better. Not really. It really didn't help. But in your opinion, what do you think should come first? Is it, well, not should, but what do you think what actually comes first? Is it sex, love, and lies?
Well, with me, sex comes first.
Jesus
with
Christ.
Most people, lies come first. And me, it's sex first because, I don't lie. But everybody else
just lied right there saying you don't lie.
No, I tell the truth.
In every situation.
Mostly 99.9, I tell the truth.
So that 0.1% you lie.
I mean, if a cop says, what happened, and I say, I don't know, I'm really protecting myself. I'm lying. I know exactly what happened, but I'm not, so that's technically a lie.
So you lie depending on the situation. Basically, right?
Right, but I don't have a lot of situations. I don't have a lot of, exceptions to the rule with that. I mean, the truth is the truth.
What?
But
you do have an exception to the rule. You just said if a cop pulled me over and he's asking me a situation.
Right, that's an exception, but I don't have a lot of those. Cop, that's, you can lie to them.
I'm sure I can think about a few.
Name one.
Well, I said I can think about it. You gotta give some time to think about it.
Okay, bet.
But I don't see you telling the truth. Oh, okay, what about work? Did you lie about that?
Lie about work?
If you say this one particular thing, it's based on losing your job or not. But if you say this other thing, you're not going to lose your job.
Right. Not a lot of exceptions. Keeping your job would be an exception.
Right,
but I'm not going to lie in a relationship, which is about.
So then you say that. Don't say, I don't lie. Just say, when it comes to relationship, I tend to be extremely truthful.
I am more truthful than not all overall, but in a relationship, I'm 100% transparent.
Well, that's good.
What about you?
So why didn't they last?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I would like to say I'm...
Mostly? You can't say 100%?
I would like to say I'm 100% truthful in a relationship. Okay, so if the question is pertaining to the person I'm with and about our relationship, I'm honest. But if they're asking me about previous relationships...
Which they wouldn't ask unless they wanted to know. And if they ask... Look, if you ask me a question, I'm going to give you the answer. You should know better to ask or not to ask.
I'm going to give you the answer, but depending on how... depending on the details determines whether I like you or not. So... If I see this relationship going really far, then I may not give you all of the details because I'm like, ooh, I don't know how they'll, perceive me, and I have reasons for saying what I'm saying, and the only way it can make sense is if I go into full details, and I ain't doing that. So,
how are people going to get to know us if we don't let them know?
No, I'm going to go into details about it when the subject matter comes up, but that's not the subject matter at hand right now. We're not talking about that. We're talking about whether
we'll bring this back up.
Whatever. We're talking about whether it's in a relationship, not how it should be, but how does it come across to you? Is it normally sex, love, then lies? And you're saying it's normally...
With me, it's sex, love, and disappointment, done.
That wasn't one of the options.
Oh.
Is it the sex, love, and the lies?
Well, I mean, if I don't lie...
Do you lie any point in time?
If I don't lie in the beginning, why would I lie in the end?
Okay, so
everybody's really honest in the end. Like, you ain't ever been shit, and you can't keep a job, and your dick's little, and I always hated you,
And you ain't give me sloppy head. That's why I got your sister to do it.
Oh, shit. Yeah, the truth comes out at the end. The lies don't come out at the end. So,
all right, so for you, it's sex, then love.
Then disappointment.
And no lies.
Right, yeah. What's the point?
That's good.
Do I look good in this? No. You do not. This is not your color. I don't want to ever see you in it again. Let's go pick out something new for you.
Oh, my God. Oh, well, so, okay. So, if that's how it is for you, do you think that's how it should be?
For everybody?
Shouldn't it be for love? Shouldn't it be love, then sex?
How you
gonna then no lies?
How you going to know you love somebody without sleeping with them?
Oh, my God, Rodney. Some people have, well, okay, I don't want to say some people have morals.
Do you?
As to say,
do you?
If I sleep with somebody, I don't have morals. But some people prefer to wait for marriage.
Okay. Okay.
Do I? I like to test drive the car, sorry, before I put a down payment on it. But
right. I mean,
not everybody feels that way.
I made the mistake one time of falling in love with this girl without having sex with her. And then we finally had sex, and I was like,
That's your wife? But see, if you really loved her,
yeah, we made it 10 years.
Sex wouldn't matter. You'd have worked through it. You'd have been like, honey, let's watch this porno today and this other porno tomorrow. You would have worked through it.
Yeah, there's not. I tried
working through it. There were other issues why it didn't work.
Tried working through it.
So you mean to tell me if you met someone who fulfilled all the qualities that you're looking for,
except
23 race and everything.
23, you keep saying 23, size 2.
Excuse me, I need you to understand. 23 is the number, meaning the circumference.
Yeah, I go by pant size.
A size 2 may equal to 23 waist. Good Lord. I'm not saying size number 23 and in pants.
Yeah, 23 sounds huge.
Excuse me, what's wrong with size 23?
No, it's everybody's for somebody.
BBW is popping. Excuse you.
There's a whole category.
I may be a BBW soon because I love to eat. Anyway, so don't sleep on BBWs, okay? So what I'm trying to ask you is if you met somebody that fulfilled all those qualities that you're looking for, are you trying to tell me that it's going to be a deal breaker if she doesn't sleep with you? What if she's church going and she was like, no, I want to get married first. But you're like, oh my God, she's bomb. She's sexy. She has that small waist. She cooks. She cleans. She caters to me. She listens. I can tell she's not lying. She's honest about everything. But the only thing is she's not willing to have sex with you.
Check his man.
Really? Can you get some head?
That's not sex.
You can't get no head.
No.
No, you can kiss. You
so
can
let me get this right.
Hands, you can
she's
cuddle.
The perfect girl. No head.
So you're trying to tell me you can't figure out that somebody's perfect for you without sex?
Look, you can have the perfect relationship, but if the sex is garbage, I mean, just like, the worst, I mean...
How bad could it possibly be, Rodney?
Like,
unless you have for the man, unless you have a small penis and I just can't work with it, how bad can it possibly be? For a woman, if she could get wet and you can slide in, how bad can it possibly be?
Okay, so... Some people say, pussy's pussy, and it's not. Okay, and then, on top of that, if it's not, and then you're like, well, you want some, I'm just going to lay here and let you take it.
But you like comatose vagina, remember? You told me
every
you
now and then.
A little bit before.
It's what did you say fun in the moment when the moment is there. You can't just lay there like a dead log every single time and think, ugh.
Who was it that you said you had,
I forget.
Has it been that many? So he likes to steal pussy while his girls sleep.
However, when you're asleep...
He said he enjoys it the most. Isn't that sick? I think that's kind of sick.
And I'm creeping, and I'm just moving myself into position. You breathing hard?
I don't understand who sleeps that hard. Ain't no way in hell my man could slide up inside of me while I'm sleeping and I not know.
Well, you sleep,
she
you wouldn't know.
Probably enjoyed it.
You sleep.
She probably was like, I'm going to pretend I'm asleep. Ain't no way in hell.
I was
I'm
asleep.
sorry.
You learned to pretend for an hour? Because you got to take it slow.
You did it for an hour.
and just enjoy it. Don't go too fast. Don't. Hold on. You waking up? Okay. We can get back into this. Let's get back where we were.
That's called rape.
There's not.
No, it is. Because she doesn't know that she's having sex with you.
She never said no.
That's not consensual. Sorry. Did you tell her about it when she woke up?
Maybe.
That's
we might not have talked about it. It might not have came up in conversation. I mean, how do you, work that in?
All right, so for everyone listening, I want to know the answer to that question. In a relationship, do you think it should be love,
should be,
then sex.
Well, no, not that way.
And no lies. Well, obviously lies are going to come in, unfortunately. In some situations, lies come into play.
Lies.
What?
Okay, lies.
Or is it sex, love, and lies like we have our podcast set up as?
Sex.
To me, I feel like
first.
It is sex, love, then the
okay.
lies.
When you see someone, you're physically attracted to them, and then you say, they have the exterior. Let's see where their mind is. And then you talk, and you're like, wow, full package.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. By the way, if anybody wants to call in or FaceTime me, what is it called? Facebook video chat? You can. I'm on Messenger. If you guys want to call and like leave your comments or questions, if you don't want to type it on the screen since we have it sideways, you can always call me on Facebook Messenger. And you can say what you want to say. Call me anytime, okay? This podcast is for all of us, not just for you to listen to us talk.
Anybody got any questions?
Sherma and Alicia, y'all can call in. Don't look like that. You look crazy.
Oh.
Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm going to cut you off. Say what you were saying.
Okay, so then you get to the sex part, and then if that meets the criteria, relationship.
What?
Well, I mean, at some point.
Say that again?
Sex, then relationship.
But listen, that wasn't one of the options. It's sex, love, and lies.
It should be sex, love, and if you're gonna lie, work it in between the sex
so
and the
love. So the lies come after.
Yeah, the sex. No. The lies would be between the sex and the love, because the sex is good. I may say whatever you want just to get back into the sex.
So you believe it's sex, lies, then love?
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
Sex, lies, then love. To me, I feel like it's the lies always come last because after the sex, after you get all into it with the sex, you fall in love, and then unfortunately, the way we like to rush everything, instant gratification for everything, we find out that, oh, wait a minute, he's not as honest as he said he was, or his representative left a couple of months ago, now the real nigga done showed up. And then when you backtrack and you start telling people, you start asking questions, you're like, whoa, that's not how you answered it when we first met. Why everybody always calling you when we doing video chat?
I don't get calls all day long until 8 o'clock hits.
I said video chat. But anyway, in my relationships, I find out that the nigga was lying to me towards the end.
But you're in love now. So, he lied, but
Who am I in love with?
Well, you said is it love, sex, or sex and love?
No, it's sex, love, and lies. And who am I in love with?
No, I'm saying,
I want to call him.
If the lies comes last, and sex came first, sex, love, so you're in love at this point. When the lies come in,
right.
Well, you're in love. Do you deal with it? Do you
deal with it.
Yeah.
Until you can't deal with it anymore because you're already in love. And to what degree you deal with it? Like, to me, it's like, you know, we just lying about, yeah, baby, I did put the clothes in the lingerie at 4 when you asked me, and you technically put it in at 5 because you know I'm on my way home then that's a lie I can work with. But we lying about you getting up to go to work every day and you really ain't. You at the unemployment office. I got a problem with that. Shit. So anyway, so that was the first half of the conversation I wanted to have. Are you done with that?
With the
so
fries?
So we can move on to the... Not with the fries.
Oh. Yeah, we move on.
So we can move on to the other part. The question that I posed, I don't see it on the screen. The second part. So the second part has to do with... This is your question, so I'm going to let you ask.
Alright, so check it out. My best friend here, we've had a previous conversation on how the definition of a friend entails certain things, and certain things can't be done just because we're friends. Not with her, I'm just saying in general. So, in the past, I've had a friend, and we crossed the line. And we decided, we're going to be friends. It was actually, it worked out. We just didn't talk about it, act like it never happened, and we went on, and everything was as it was before we crossed the line. I'm thinking this can be done multiple times throughout the course of a life. Everybody's doing it. You cross the line, see if you want on, you decide not to, and everything's still cool. However, my bestie here is under the impression that, I guess, there's no crossing the line, or if you cross a line, you can't go back to... How do you feel about it?
I don't think you can cross the line and then consider yourself best friends or friends again. Like, the do was already done. You can't erase that sexual encounter you had. You can pretend to go back, but it's never going to be the same.
It'll be exactly the same.
No, the hell it ain't. Because somebody... Okay, it can't possibly be the same. Number one, if the sex is good, or whatever it is y'all did was good, how can it be the same? Because somebody's going to be looking at somebody on the side like, I'm waiting for the next opportunity to get her back in there. Right? And if the sex is whack, you're going to be looking at him like, I should have never in my life. I wish I could erase that moment from my memory.
Right. But you can't really judge somebody on one sex because they can have an off game. You really got to knock somebody off a couple times to see what they're like.
So did you knock your best friend off a couple of times?
Oh my God.
The person you're talking about?
Friend. Well,
no, I thought she was my best friend at one point in time.
Yeah.
Exactly. So did you knock her off a couple of times?
Well, when you get a chance, we decided to be friends.
How? It must have been whack. How do you decide on something like that?
Okay, let me give you a story. Okay, so me and my best friend went to Job Corps.
What's her name?
Kim. And we
That's not what we call him tonight.
No.
There's another best friend?
Yes.
Well, how many girls' best friend did you have? I'm starting to feel like I'm not that damn special.
You're special.
I'm not.
So we worked together. We went to school together. We left Job Corps and, hung out after that. So, I don't know, maybe like 5 years into our friendship, we were at this place called Kahunaville down in Delaware. And it was closing, and it was a group of us. And we're like, so what are we going to do now? And I'm like, let's see, what's open? What's there to do?
You always have amazing stories.
And my friend said, let's have an orgy. And I'm like, that's a great idea. Let's do that. Because me and my best friend, well, one of her friends was someone I wanted to get naked. So I'm like, yeah, let's have a...
Oh, so you were sizing up one of her friends to begin with.
Well, me and her friend, Nicole, we have been flirting back and forth for like fucking 5 years. As long as I've known Kim, I've known Nicole. So we were supposed to get together and then it didn't happen. And then she was with somebody, then I was with somebody, and it just never happened. And then, some other stuff happened. I was like, nah, I don't want to get with her. We're cool. But...
Was that the same name?
So I'm like, yeah. And this other dude was like, I ain't doing nothing. Yeah, let's have an orgy.
How do you say something like that? Like, let's just go to the supermarket.
Because me and my best friend, we talked about everything. We were like, brother and... No, can't say that. We were...
I was about to say brother
we're like of the same mind. We were right there. So I'm like, we just talked about anything. Hey, she got a fat ass. And she'll be like, her ass is kind of fat. But, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, fuck all that. The ass is fat. I'm just talking about the ass. So we talked about everything. So...
Okay, that's fine.
We just, doing the do. And during the session with me, she was like, no, this doesn't feel right. We shouldn't do this. And I'm like, are you sure? She's like, I'm sure. Are you sure? Okay, fine. So we stopped doing that, and we were good. I mean, we spoke about it briefly because at the time I was wearing, certain...
How many pumps did you have to get to make sure she was sure?
I didn't bust, so I mean, it wasn't enough, but I mean...
You're like, are you sure? Oh, Jesus, let me just get this one.
So, and it was an on night, so I was like, yo, I gotta walk away with
Where
this.
Everybody else is. The orgies means everybody's supposed to take part of.
Well, I mean, the whole crew didn't, make it to the orgy, it just turned into just a...
So that's not an orgy.
Oh, well, yeah,
Oh, okay, so were you guys all out in the open, like, getting it in?
Yeah.
Like, how was it an orgy?
The bedroom. We're all in the bedroom.
Getting it in?
It's just, yeah.
Did y'all switch up?
Yeah.
So
but I'm just talking about the best friend part.
Okay, gotcha.
So, I was fully engorged.
We trying to hit a whole conversation.
We only got enough time for, what time is it?
Don't worry, we got time.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
So,
don't go too long, though.
We decided, go back to being friends. And it was fine. We went another 10 years after that.
It must have been whack. Moving on.
No, it just didn't feel right. It was like, she said it was like fucking your brother. And I'm like, yeah, that would be disgusting.
That's why you shouldn't fuck your friends. You understand?
No, I don't understand.
If that is your best friend, why would you want to cross that line? She just explained to you it felt like it was fucking your brother.
No. She felt like that. Not all my best friends feel I'm their brother.
Well, how many best friends did you screw? He ain't screwed me. Let's go on a record to say that. Okay? But, how many of your best friends did you screw? First of all, how many female best friends did you have? Let's start.
Well, there. I mean, this is different times in my life. I was like 20.
How many female best friends did you have?
4 at the time.
How many female best friends
okay,
did you have?
her. 3 I can think of right now.
And you screwed 2 out of the 3?
Huh?
You screwed 2 out of the 3?
Hold on. I only think of 3 right now.
You said you, me, meaning me, her, and her. That's 3.
Hold on. Okay, her.
You screwed 2 out of the 3.
Who else I was real cool with? Oh, her. So, 3 of the 4 so far. Hold on. God, Val Brown was so cool. We got along so well.
Okay, so again, my question is, how many of these how many female best friends did you have?
Most of them.
No, how many? 4?
1, 2, 3, 4.
And you screwed all 3 of them, except for me.
Hold on. 5.
Jesus Christ!
No,
we don't have time for this.
You and one other one, and then there was 3. I remember. Yeah.
Me and one more you didn't screw.
Right.
So how many of us in total?
So 5 that I can remember right now.
So you screwed 3.
Right.
And they were considered best friends?
Oh, we did everything together. We talked like a few times a day for months and years. We were just, and we just.
And every last one of them you screwed.
Not every last one of them.
One wanted to just stay friends. After you screwed.
Well, okay. So one of my best friends had like a dude, and we wasn't supposed to be doing that. We accidentally.
I can't.
It wasn't.
How do you accidentally?
You don't plan to knock off your best friend. It just happens. It just like, it just it started with taking pictures.
That's a lot of knows. Whoa. What kind of pictures y'all taking?
Well, I just took a picture because I liked her physique. But then she saw me taking pictures, and then she started to pose, and then I'm like, well, if you're going to pose. So then, it got a little further. But then I called her. I was like, yo, you know what? I got to leave. I'm out. So I left. But I accidentally left my camera in the house. So when I came back, it was on. I mean, I didn't come back for it to be on, but once I came back, it was on. And
what do you mean by it being on? There were more pictures in there, your camera?
Oh, yeah, there were.
That she took of herself?
No. I mean, I got back in the house, and then there were more pictures taken, but, we were already on our way to that happening, so. So
you walked in the house like, yeah, where my camera at? Let's get it on? Like,
No, I'm like, hey, my bad, I left my camera, and then it just went into that direction.
Hey, my bad, I forgot my camera, and then your penis slid in. Like, I'm trying to, help us here. I'm trying to...
Well, it was like, my bad.
We're trying to figure
out
how
left my camera.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Yeah, that's a nice outfit. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, Yeah. Now.
I can't.
Such a good girl.
Everybody's a good girl to you.
Not everybody.
No, everybody's a good girl.
I can name a few bad girls, but...
Anyway, so... Neither one of them wanted to go into a relationship or wanted to continue the sexual aspect of their relationship. Out of those 3, no one else wanted to do it again and again and again?
Well, one, we just haven't gotten around to it. One. God, what happened?
And you consider these people your best friend? Anyway, we're calling somebody tonight, right?
Yeah.
So you
so I'm of the mindset that you can, sex is not always emotional. Sometimes it's just sex, and it doesn't mean anything. So you can have sex and then move on like you didn't have sex.
But how do you consider that person your best friend?
Because they know me better than everybody else.
Oh, Lord.
Everybody.
Okay, so I believe that you can go into a relationship and your partner becoming your best friend. right? I also believe you can have a best friend and end up falling in love and being in a relationship. But I don't believe you can actually have a best friend, have sex with them, and be like, oh, yeah, okay, let's go back to being friends.
It's a decision. You just make a decision and you live with it. You just move on and like, hey, what you doing tomorrow? Let's go at your movie. Something to eat.
Then that means it was whack.
No, that doesn't mean it was whack. You decide not to be in a relationship.
What y'all think? Do you believe it's whack? Like, if I have a best friend that I have sex with, and after the sexual encounter, I'm like, let's just go back to being friends. What is that saying?
No, you're reading into it. Like, the reason y'all decide to be friends, no. It's not there was a reason. It's just...
Yeah, wipe him out.
I mean, okay. So, okay. All right. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 2 of the 3 best friends had a dude. We just happened to have sex. And
so
then,
you was a side nigga.
No, okay. I'm the best friend. I'm not the side nigga.
You was the side nigga. If you said 2 out of the 3? 2 out of the 3 was in a full relationship. See, that's what the problem is. You're gonna make this bad for both of us because that's why a lot of people.
I wasn't her best friend because I wanted to fuck her.
That's why a lot of people's not gonna believe that a man and a woman can actually be really best friends and not having any type of sexual encounter based on what you just said right there.
Yo, every relationship's not the same. Every relationship's not the same.
Yeah, but you just said you was knocking off your best friend when they were in a relationship.
No.
That's what everyone's going to assume. Like, so for instance, I meet a man. I'm like, oh, I love you. Oh, I want you to meet my best friend. There's a man.
Plenty of like, what? Dudes out there that have female friends that are just so cool that they're like, yo, I wouldn't even want to cross this line because of one reason or another. But then there may come a day, there might be some drinking involved or some hanging out or, you know, we just... Yo, I always thought you had a nice ass.
But you're not supposed to have those feelings.
No. To me, I cannot like somebody and notice they have a nice ass.
To me, if you're the opposite sex and I'm considering you a best friend, I'm looking at you like you damn near my brother. You know what I mean?
Right.
The only thing that's missing is the blood running through the same blood running through our veins. I'm not going to look at you later on and be like, you did always have a nice ass. No. That's sick.
Yo, my friend Brown had this ass and these thighs that was like, yo.
Somebody say I want chicken.
I know, right? If you wasn't my best friend,
oh, sure, my son.
I would so. And you just, I mean, I must have said it one too many times, and she was like, really?
You said what one too many times?
If you wasn't my best friend, I would so.
So then, why even say that to each other? Just get it in, and not call each other best friends.
No, because. We was best friends.
Anyway, I'm confused. But anyway, we're calling this person, and you have your question that you're going to ask?
How do you feel? Do you feel like...
Who we speaking to?
Sherman. Is Sherman here?
I think Sherman left.
Oh, who's here?
I think Slice is here.
Slice. Dude or girl?
Somebody just logged off. Huh?
Dude or female?
Oh, that's Sherman's son. It's a guy.
Bruh. So, your favorite female friend. Let's say...
He has a girlfriend, so he better not have a favorite female friend. If his girlfriend see that, she's gonna chop his neck off.
Prior to the girlfriend.
Don't answer that.
Prior to the girlfriend, if you had a favorite female friend and y'all decided, you know, ain't nothing else to do, let's whatever, you know, and then, you know.
I can think about a lot of things to do.
Creative. I'm not as creative as you. So, I've got a friend.
Are we calling her now?
Yeah, let's call her now. I got a friend. I think she's going to have my side.
And this is one of the friends that you actually had sex with?
No.
Yes.
No.
I'm confused. So why are we calling this person?
Just a friend.
No, this is one of your best friends that you had an intimate relationship with.
No.
So who are we calling? I'm confused.
Hold up. We got to call, where's Alexa?
No, I'm going to put it on speaker. Hello?
You can't hear that.
We were able to hear it the last time.
No, it was on Alexa.
Yeah, but Alexa was acting stupid. All right, I'm going to get her. I'm going to get Alexa. You keep talking to her. Hold on 1 second, y'all. She's calling me anyway. Let's see. Oop. Shoot. Hey. Hey, Jackie.
That's as loud as your phone goes?
Hi.
Oh.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay.
So, Rodney told you that we were actually going to have a discussion today, right? Did he tell you the subject?
Yeah. Can you hold on real quick? Hold on just a second.
You know what? We're going to hang up and I'm going to call you back from my Alexa, okay? Hello? I don't think she heard me. But I'm gonna let, excuse me guys, I'm gonna get the Alexa. But Alexa acts stupid sometimes, but go ahead.
It's your accent.
Whatever. Keep talking.
Val Brown was cool as shit. She had this dude, and I think she was engaged.
Answer and tell her we're gonna call us on the Alexa.
Hello?
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. The kids were being mad loud.
Okay. So, are you alone?
I'm not alone, but we can talk.
Okay. So, we're going to call you from the Alexa so everybody can hear you. Because I'm not sure if everybody can hear you on the phone.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, bye. I'm gonna have to program her number because I don't want to say it out loud.
Right.
Anyway, so... Who that?
Who that what?
Oh, you got a female friend? Oh, okay.
Okay,
Is
now...
that your best friend?
Is it? What?
He's in a relationship.
Right, I know. You can have a relationship. I can be in a relationship and have you as a best friend and not need to knock you off.
Yeah, because you did. We were best friends and you were in a relationship and she went bonkers knowing that we were friends.
She couldn't understand that. I don't know why. I said it. You know, if I said it, it's true because I don't lie.
Say that's what she thought, but she didn't believe anything that was going on. Anyway, let me program this person's number in here.
There's so many people out there think that if a guy and a girl are cool, they're fucking. And that's not always the case.
Well, based on the scenario you just told us, that seemed to be the case for you.
No, it's not.
Are you sure?
But
Because 3 out of the 5 you did.
No, that eventually happened. That's years and years and years of...
Anyway.
It didn't continue to happen. It was just... So...
Alexa, call Jackie.
I think people put too much...
Did you mean Giant Fitness Route Jackie?
No, Jackie Sell.
I think people put too much into sex.
I
Sex
couldn't
is
find a
sometimes just
contact
sex.
matching Jackie Sell. People put too much.
Oh, shit.
To see your contacts, go to the Alexa app.
Okay, I'm shut up. Go on.
Okay, Alexa, call Jackie Sell.
I don't have Giant Fitness Route Jackie Sell number.
You're getting on my
I'll call another
nerves.
number.
You're getting on my nerves.
Use OK Google.
Alexa,
Good evening.
hang up.
My apologies. I don't understand.
He understood.
Anyway, there's too many things going on, so I'm just gonna try to call her again from my cell phone.
You can't attach your phone to the to the Alexa?
Yeah, I could do that.
And then call that way.
Anyway. I need to know...
A little background. What?
Go ahead, you go ahead.
A little background. Me and Jackie, I guess we've known each other for 3 years. We've always been cool. We worked at the same place.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Search for Bluetooth.
Until...
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Keep going.
I don't have any more fries.
Alexa.
I don't have anything to resume.
Alexa.
Let me know what you...
Search for Bluetooth.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Swear to God. This is why I mess with Google.
Hold up. Why don't you just locate it and just connect? Have you ever connected
She
before?
has to search for it.
Alexa, find new devices.
Starting discovery. This will take up to 20 seconds. If you haven't already, please enable the smart home skill for your smart device from the Alexa app.
You got her on.
I'm waiting for it to pop up.
They didn't heard that one?
Refresh.
I couldn't find any new smart home devices.
Are you searching with that?
If you have Philips Hue, Press the button on the bridge and rerun Discovery.
What are those?
That's not her. She would have came up Alexa. Anyway.
Mine comes up OHM.
Alexa, call Jackie's cell.
Did you mean Giant Fitness route Jackie's cell?
I'm really getting frustrated. Alexa, call Jackie.
I couldn't find a contact matching. I'm really getting frustrated. Alexa, call Jackie. To see your
You did say all that, technically.
Go to the Alexa app.
And I don't want to say her number out loud. You know what I mean?
Right, because that would be a violation, no.
This is so irritating.
What time is it?
I'm just going to call her on the cell phone and see if it works out.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
We were trying to call you from my Alexa, but it was acting stupid, so I'm just going to try.
I did her.
Yeah, it's not working. So Rodney told you the subject of our conversation today, right?
Yes.
All right, and he said that. Well, I don't want to go to. You asked the question because.
Is it possible? Because some people thought.
Stuff all on your face.
Oh, where's the? Oh, give me yours.
Just ask the question.
Can a guy and a girl, or better yet, can two friends cross the line and go back to just being friends without that tension between them? That's a good one.
Yeah, I think so. It happened to me last year. I had a friend that I was kind of sort of messing with, and like we still cool. Like there's nothing, no tension between us, and I mean we like almost had sex. If you want to call it sex, and like we just the best of friends now. Like nothing changed.
Okay, well,
so it's possible.
My issue is and to me, I don't think something could like that can happen and not change anything. Like something had to change. The dynamic of the relationship didn't change, and I don't see myself just having sex with somebody that I'm best friends with and not want it to go further unless the sex was just whack.
I mean,
was the sex whack?
Where you're coming from, and then in my point of view, like I don't know, I can just be friends with a person that I had sex with, especially if you don't have like no feelings involved with it. Like it only happened one time.
But you have feelings involved because that's your best friend and you love them, so there's feelings involved. It's not like how can feelings not be involved?
Those type of feelings where, because it's not those type of feelings where you want to like be with that person, like you love that person and like y'all are best friends, like you tried it once and like you know that you could never ever like it'll never happen ever again because you know it's not going to work between y'all two, so y'all can just remain friends without anything like feeling any different towards that person.
Right. So when you say you tried it once, that's my thing. Like to me, I'm a sexual being, so if I'm gonna engage in sex with someone, if hypothetically speaking, if that person's gonna be my best friend, which I never did, but if I'm going to go that route and it was good, I don't think I'm gonna just want it to be like one and done. And then if it was bad, I'm gonna be looking at them like I should have never crossed that line.
So
I can't get the thought.
Yeah. Mhm. I get what you're saying because the guy that I'm in a relationship with now, like I knew him since I was like 5 years old. So like I feel like if we ever like was to ever break up, I would never be friends with him because we did cross that line. But if you only did it one time, I don't see what the problem would be.
So you saying that the relationship you're currently in now, if it ended, you can't see yourself being friends with that person?
No, because like so when you're with a person like every single day, like it changes your point of view of being their friend. Like you can still be friends with them, but I couldn't see myself being friends with him. The guy that I sex with, yeah, me and him, we cool, we right on right. That's my homie.
Okay, and you don't look at them differently.
It's just like different feelings. Like I don't feel no different towards the guy that I did engage sexual contact with. Like we still friends. Like we talk about like what we did, and it's just a memory that happened.
Must have been a bad one. I'm just joking.
Just ask her directly.
It must have been a bad one. She's not speaking directly.
Oh, okay. So what my bestie wants to know is, did you decide to only be with that guy because the sex was whack?
Wait, what you say, Rodney?
What my bestie's trying to ask you is, did you decide to be just friends because the sex was whack? Or
I asked her that.
What'd she say?
No,
She
I
didn't
just didn't want to be with him because I liked him more as a friend. I would never see us ever like taking it anywhere else. So I value our friendship more than anything. So
girl, that sex was whack. It's okay.
I'll
I'll tell him for you.
So if it wasn't the sex,
I'll tell him
what was
for
the
you.
reason?
The sex was whack.
What was the reason?
I value our friendship. I could never ever see myself crossing the line with that person because I don't want to ever lose him as a friend, and I value our friendship too much. Yeah, too much. I love him too much to ever cross that line with him ever again.
But you crossed the lines. So if you crossed the line and you were able to test the waters, and if the waters was banging, then you're going to continuously want to cross the line. Now, if I'm crossing the line with somebody and the sex is like, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not really trying to risk it all for some sex. So let's just go back to being friends. But if I'm crossing the line with somebody and they blew my back out and gave it to me like nobody else ever gave it to me, I'm going to be like, let's stay right where we are. We ain't going back to being friends. We about to explore this whole sexual encounter. So it's okay for you to be like, the sex was whack, and I think we need to go back to being friends.
No, it's just, I don't know. I just care about him too much for us to ever, like be together or...
Girl, you ain't really like him like that.
That stuff.
It's not adding up.
Well, look.
It don't make no sense.
I'm playing devil's advocate. Again, the guy might have not had an on day that day. You're not on 24/7.
That's what I'm saying. He probably didn't have an on day. He probably didn't have an on day.
If somebody doesn't have an on day, I think you should give that person another chance.
Jack, he about to give the other...
No, I don't think so.
Like I said, they went back to being friends because the sex was whack. Because ain't no way in hell I'm going to cross the line with a best friend.
Just trying to help the guy out.
Think about crossing the line and then he blow my back out and everything is just the way I imagine it should be. And then I'm going to be like, you know what? I don't want to risk you losing your friendship. So let's go on back to being friends. That means this shit was whack. I don't even know why I did this with you. You know what? You cool enough to maintain this friendship. So let's go on back to being friends. Because that
Hold up. Which is a good question.
That dick you just served was down.
What?
Thank you. That means the dick you just served her was whack. And she's like, oh, this is trash. Let's just go on back to being friends. Right, Jackie? You can tell the truth.
You're making it sound so bad.
I'm telling you the truth.
It was bad. It's just,
Jackie.
That relationship is complicated.
Jackie.
I don't want to ever
Jackie.
cross the line ever again.
Jackie. Woman to woman.
Yes.
It was whack. Jackie. Woman to woman, it was whack. Because you already know it's hard for us to find a man out there that's going to do everything we want in the bedroom. We may find some that do good in the oral department. We may find some that do good in the, the foreplay. But it's hard to find somebody that's going to do all good in all three categories.
Okay.
So if that best friend knocked it out in all three categories, you're not going to be thinking about it.
I will say this. So, I will say this. His oral was amazing. I didn't like it at first, and I kept telling him this, I don't like the way it feels. I didn't like it. So when he did it, I let him do that again? Of course.
I'm sorry. She said, of course?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Don't get any ideas. Anyway, so if you guys are okay with exploring that part, then y'all should just call each other secret lovers, not best friends.
Well, he's still my best friend. I mean, he could be my secret lover and my best friend.
Oh,
okay. Look.
Oh, skirt.
Okay, hold on. Look, like I keep saying, every dude doesn't have an on time. Look, there was this girl. I'm even going to say her name. Belinda.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I remember her last name right now. All right, so I put this girl on a pedestal, and I was so nervous around her that first time I couldn't perform at all. And this is me we're talking about. When I don't know, when I crave somebody, when I desire, sometimes it works up in my head, and then that first time is, but Belinda gave me a second chance, and I fucked the shit out of her. Oh my God. But look, that guy.
Will Belinda say the same?
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure
don't think Belinda will say.
I don't have her number. I probably could find her, but I'm pretty sure she would say the same thing.
Yeah, we need to call Belinda and ask her.
Yeah, we need to call Belinda because I think you're just gassing yourself up.
I love Michael Riggs.
Anyway, Jackie, so...
Okay, hold on.
My statement was correct.
What?
The actual sex itself was whack, but the aura was okay. So I get it. I get not wanting to lose the friendship over some whack sex. You know what I mean? Like, I get that. So...
Yes. I don't let him eat my pussy all day and night.
Okay.
So hold on.
Well,
it wasn't just one encounter with this guy. You had multiple encounters with this guy.
What?
So it wasn't one encounter with this guy. You had multiple, and you still stayed friends.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
So to prove my point, people can have sex and not...
You can't call that a friendship. You guys can blanket it like if you want it to be a friendship, but that's some old side nigga waiting to pop back up again, or a secret lover. Whenever you want to press play, you press play. Right now you on pause. That's not called friendship.
I mean, it can be.
It could be what?
It can be a friendship.
No. My side is friends can have sex and go back to being friends.
No, they cannot. Something is... You can go back to being friends, but the dynamic of the relationship is going to change.
It would stay the same.
If you say so.
Right.
I can't see my friend completely naked doing all the things that you do in the bed, and then when I see them the next time, I'm like, oh, what's up? It's the same what's up I gave them before I saw them naked. It's going to be a what's up, but it ain't going to be the same what's up before, like it was before. It's not. I saw you naked already. If the fat was jiggling without the shirt on, I'm picturing it in my mind like, ugh, the fat was jiggling. Or if he had like hair in his butt the first time, when I see him again, I would be like, ooh, I remember the hair being his, like, no, you can't go back to being the same, I'm sorry.
Because you've seen the hair in his butt?
Yeah, that's not sexy.
He can't be your friend because he has hair on his butt?
In the butt.
That's
That's not
not sexy.
sexy.
That's not sexy.
Like, if somebody's having hair all over the ass cheek and then hair all in the butt, woo. You got a hairy butt?
Oh, me?
My friend too, like, what's wrong with you?
You got a hairy butt? You got to groom that.
Guys, don't get waxed. We want to shave
it's not
like
wax,
a straight razor to the entire body?
Don't be with no
woolly mammoth?
Ugh. You got a hairy butt?
No. I'm a hairy dude.
Ooh.
I mean, I guess I could groom, but
Because hair hold on to odor.
You think?
Yeah.
No, it does.
Does it really?
Yes.
Yes.
I could think I don't stink. What time is it?
8:52. Yeah, go get waxed, Ronnie. Well, thank you, Jackie. I appreciate you allowing us to call in. Well, to call you, I should say. Have a great night.
You too.
Thanks. Bye.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
So let the record show
that
my statement was accurate.
That I was accurate. She's interpreting
the reason how they
results.
were able to go back to being friends is because the sex encounter itself was trash.
Okay, regardless of why they went back to being friends, my side says you can be friends, you can cross the line, and go back to being friends. Regardless of whether one aspect of it was trash or whatever the case may be, you can be friends, cross the line, and be friends. It's possible.
No, it's not possible because you can no longer call yourself friends. You are something on pause. Whether it's the jump off on pause, the dick whenever I feel like getting is on pause. However you want to sum it up, that's not called friendship.
If it happens one time, and it never happens again, it's friendship.
She just said the person that she had that encounter with, she will allow him to go down on her several more times. She's just not going to allow that other part to happen.
She didn't say that.
Okay. Was I the only person listening? I'm sorry. Anyway.
She has had multiple encounters. And now they're just friends. She said it were friends.
That's what y'all call it. But that's not friendship.
Okay, so what do you call it?
Dick on pause. Well, I can't even say that because she doesn't even think, she doesn't want to engage in that part about it, but the oral she will. So it's something on pause. So that's not friendship.
Anybody can have an off night. Okay.
I agree. Everybody can have an off night, but that's not the argument. That's not what we're having a conversation about.
How many times?
We're not having a conversation about whether people have off nights. Everybody has off nights. I'm talking about whether you feel that you can cross into a sexual encounter with a friend and then go back to just being friends, just the way it was before.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway,
hold on.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, what do you think?
We need you guys to let us know. We have about, 5 minutes remaining until we end. Oh, save that. Whatever, I don't know. Share.
No, save right there. Save.
Sorry, y'all. Instagram Live just went off. So you guys can leave your questions and comments below. Hopefully next week when we go live, you will FaceTime us on Facebook Messenger or whatever the case may be and share your thoughts and opinions.
And
I don't know what the subject's going to be next week.
A little homework. How many times you females have been with
You females?
I'm going to pose the question differently to each group. Okay, for the females, the question is, how many times, or better yet, how many times has that first time been whack and you gave them a second chance and they were on? And then dudes, my question would be, it happens. We know it happens. It happens. So, we know.
We understand it happens, but that wasn't the question.
We don't talk about it because, we like to front like it never happens, but, it happens.
We understand it happens. And that's the reason why she ain't allow you to go back from there, because it was whack. It was okay. We're not judging you. We family here.
Him, doesn't him.
Oh, sorry. Him. We speaking in the third?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're not judging him, because we family here, right, guys? So, if it was whack, it was whack, but I figured that was the reason they were able to go back to being fake friends. I'm not saying fake friends. I believe that there's something there, but I don't think you can call that friendship. It's something else. But it's whatever. It's
time to go to work.
8:56, and I'm signing off. Thank you guys for joining us. Hopefully next week you can be a part of the show. We love you. Bye. And this time I'm going to log off because the last time I forgot to log off.
What does Russell Simmons say? Thank you very much. Thank you for coming out.
Good night.
God bless.